Hi, my name is Lolly Vitaye and this is Chris 516. So yes, it was my birthday a few days ago, March 3rd, and it was amazing, amazing. The love, the care, the calls, text messages. So just over the chart, and I am immensely grateful to God for life, for preservation. It's been an adventure, right? To my beautiful wife, I am super grateful. Love you to the moon and the stars and back. And to my adorable daughter, who has been a source of joy and blessing, I am super grateful. I love you. To my family, my brothers, my parents, I celebrate you guys. I thank you for being a part of my journey. To my friends, and a special thank you to Lekon. You are amazing. Thank you so much for being a brother and a friend. So in lieu of that, right, I would love to title today's podcast Gratitude. Yes, I know it sounds cliche, but just bear with me. And it primarily stems out of the fact that for the last few years, there's a particular trend I've actually been noticing personally, right? On my birthday, it seems to happen over and over and over, and trying to pinpoint, trying to just lay a finger on the root cause or what exactly is causing it has actually led me on this journey that I'm actually sharing right now. Usually on my birthday, amidst the glams, amidst the celebration, the hype, and the activities, right, there's that seeming, depression may be too strong a word to use, but there's that seeming gloom, that seeming moodiness that hangs around somewhere in the corner of my mind, and as the day progresses, it begins to spread, it begins to grow internally now. So yes, while all the glams and everything is going on around, but there's just that one part of my mind that is just a bit shrouded with clouds. And so like I said, over the last few years, I've been trying to lay a finger on it to understand why, to understand what, and really be able to say, okay, fine, this is what's going on. Yes, take to the fact that, yes, I'm happy, I'm grateful, celebrating life. Yes, not talk of the goodies that come with the day, the cakes, the cookies, the food, right? All of those are good. But then this one part that is there, up until now, I've never been able to really understand it. And it's largely because I've been wondering, okay, yes, I should be happy. Okay, fine. Is it because the day didn't go the way I wanted? Is it because I didn't get the things I wished I could have gotten? Is it because I didn't do this, I didn't do that? But really, boiling it all down, I realized all of those were not really it. It's usually stemmed out of the fact that when the questions, those seemingly life-bugging questions that come, right, pop up in my mind, and then there's that self-reflection, that fraction of a second where you're able to flash through your entire life, and you're not sad, but yes, you're not so overjoyous about how far you've come. Not because you've not been doing well, but because you feel you should do more, you can still do more, and I think that's actually been it. So yes, this last birthday, the same trend happened. I realized there was that gloomy part that was still there somewhere, and in trying to lay a finger on it and being able to actually reflect internally, thinking about all those things, questions like, have I really been doing as much as I should? Have I really been chasing what I should be chasing? If I am to die right now, would I be able to say that I have actually been pursuing the right goals, the right course? Have I been charting the right course? Have I been able to leave a legacy? Have I been able to touch lives? And all those questions bugged my mind, not because I didn't find answers to them, but because there was that yearn, that desire to do more, to give more of myself, to explore more of what I can do. But primary of it all is the fact that there is that sense of underachievement, right, that crowns it all, to the part of this is not where I want to be, this is not how far I want to be. And it really serves as an anchor that can pull down a whole lot of things that seem to be rising up. And yes, this same year it came all over again, and at some point as the day went on, I realized I was already physically struggling to stay afloat. Yes, all the activities were going on around, but I was struggling to stay afloat, to stay in the midst of it all. And at the point, being able to realize that the fact that I'm still alive, the fact that I am still here, the fact that I can still be conscious enough to think about whether I am achieving enough or not is proof of the fact that the story is not over yet, and it can and it will certainly get better, and that is more than enough to be grateful for. So yes, I spoke to a few people, and then I realized that it's actually a common trend, but usually we do not talk about it because it's the day, so let's be happy. And somehow it keeps stirring and keeps stirring and keeps stirring. And somehow I come to the conclusion that being grateful is the only way to actually surmount it. Finding a silver lining in the midst of it all, finding a reason to be thankful is the root of it all. That's the only way, the only chance of actually being able to overcome that gloom. Yes, it's real. Yes, the fact that you still need to do more, the fact that you still need to achieve more, it's real. But so also is how far you've come. So also is how much you've done and how far you've moved from where you used to be. Even in the last 1 year, even in the last 1 week, you've come a long way to celebrate yourself. You've come a long way to celebrate the things you've overcome. Yes, the journey ahead is still far. Yes, there's still a whole lot more. But how far you've come is also what being celebrated. So let's not get too engrossed. I realized that on that one day, I compressed all the burdens of the future into that one day, and it's overwhelming. No wonder the Holy Book says, enough are the worries of one day. Don't bring tomorrow's own into today. Live in today, be grateful for today, celebrate life. So when he did say, teach us to number our days that we may be wise, so that I was actually not wise, because I was numbering the day, but I was not being wise because I was bringing the days that I have not counted. I was bringing into the ones I've counted. It's definitely overwhelming. So I encourage that as we celebrate every day, we focus more on where we are, and we are thankful for how far we have come in our journey. And lastly, we look forward to the adventures that come ahead. My name is Lauli Bitoye, and I hope that as you listen to the inner voice that tells you or that evaluates how far you've come and how far you still have to go, you will always find a reason to be thankful, to be grateful, to know that indeed you have come a long way and there's still a lot ahead of you to overcome. So So thank you so much, and until I see you in the next one, definitely in my next birthday, have an amazing time. Cheers.